Welcome to week 10 of the Ecstatic Yoga Teacher Training. And this week, there's a real focus on the nadis. And we have some pranayama, Siri Vedana, and Chandra Vedana, piercing the sun and piercing the moon. And we have a body temple on the nadis. And so I wanted to invite you to focus this week on balance. Balancing, because the nadis are all about that balance. You have the Ida, which is the feminine, the moon, and the Bengali, which is the masculine, the sun. And we go over a lot of that in the class, the differences, to know that, the yin, the yang, and how if either side is out of balance, the nadi in the tapas is out of balance, the gunas are out of balance. So we want to keep a focus this week on balance. So balancing your food, balancing your exercise, balancing time alone, balancing time with others, balancing fun things, balancing work, and balancing time with the family, balancing, finding your priorities and what is a priority to you, and finding a balance in that so that you can feel this sense of peace, this sense of harmony in your life, sense of fulfillment in where you're moving and how you're creating in your life, through this sense of balance. Getting outside, getting inside, all kinds of things. So balancing, even thinking about balancing the masculine and feminine qualities. You don't want to be aggressive, you don't want to be passive. So finding a balance of assertiveness in your life, speaking your truth from your heart, from a loving way that's straight, powerful, and clear. Yet it's not aggressive and it's not passive. So that's finding that balance. And just finding it in all that you can think of and all that you prioritize and in the ways you want to move in your life. And in that sense of balance as you move through it, and you just think about it this week and think about trying to be more and more aligned and in balance with your truth, your heart, my own self be true. You get just in everyday situations, moment to moment, having that be this week's focus. Yoga is actually called, Hatha Yoga is sun moon yoga. So it's actually, Hatha Yoga is about balance, balancing the sun and the moon energies within us, the masculine and the feminine energies within us, the introspective and the extroverted energies within us. And not that either are better than the other. That's really important. The feminine side is important as the masculine, just like the creative and intuitive side is as important as the logical and the reasoning and the organized mind. And we truly need both in balance to be functioning, healthy human beings. If we don't have them both in balance, then life gets more challenging for us. And it is more difficult to move through challenges. It's more difficult to move through life when things are out of balance. If your height is way off, you'd be unmotivated and lethargic. And if you're a Pingala, you'll be overactive, be aggressive. So in domineering. So we don't want either. We don't want the passive or the aggressive, not the assertive. And we want to stay in that place of peace, that place of equilibrium, and that place of harmony within us, aligned with our own truth, our heart's truth that is revealed moment to moment. Just knowing we are living our truth moment to moment. We don't know, what the next moment our heart's going to guide us. We still can make plans, just have some space of unattachment to those plans. The plan B might arise, and that's better. Or plan C may come up. So we just stay aligned in the moment and finding that balance in the moment with ourselves, with our own self-love as well. This is an act of self-love to find balance in your life through the little things and the big things, And especially in relationships, that's the most important part of our life is the relationships. So finding balance in the relationships, making sure those important relationships are getting enough nurturing and water and sunlight and nutrients and love and time and devotion. And they're important to you. And trying not to stay out of balance either way. Also finding time for you to be with yourself, to be alone, to meditate, to maybe just putter for a while and just have what your alone time looks like. Maybe that's playing music for a few hours. Maybe that's reading a book for a few hours. Maybe it's just sitting watching movies for a few hours, or just sitting doing nothing for 4 hours. It doesn't matter. It's whatever, video games for 4 hours, whatever it is where you're with you, and this is how you want to spend your time for you, whatever that is for you. This isn't your meditation time. This isn't your cleaning time, but you could clean. But you also want to have balance, time to clean, time to meditate, time to do your yoga. And then there's time just to be with you, free time. And even if you do yoga during your free time, you still want to keep to your yoga time. Just like if you watch movies, you want to keep to your movie time, you still get your movie time. Just your free time. You can do whatever you want. So that's a balance, spending attention towards others and spending attention towards yourself. So when I have alone time, I do love to read. I like to make the more introspective time. It's really bringing focus on me, or just meditate, play some music. It's just my time to be with just me, just play time with me. So, find what's fun for you to play with you and be creative. Start to expand. Maybe it's a hike. So drive up at the top of the canyon and go for a hike, even if you've never driven up there. It's beautiful. Hikes are gorgeous. Do something maybe that's different. Walk along the river, get on your bike and take a bike ride. That could be some new time. So the focus this week is balance. So proud of you. One more week to go. You are rock stars. And wherever you are in the course, this is a hybrid course. So, or you may be just doing it online, just know that you need to love yourself and accept yourself for where you are in the program. And if it's important for you to become a yoga teacher and to complete everything at that moment of time, when you discover that and it's a priority, you'll finish all the classes and finish them up quick. It's what happened for me. It's a little out of balance, and then I got back into balance and finished it up. So yeah, honor yourself, love yourself, know that wherever you're at, you are a rock star. You've gotten on the mat. You are stepping into leadership at your pace, and acknowledge yourself for that, for being a leader in the world through the ecstatic yoga lineage. Wishing you a most beautiful and most blessed day. Namaste.